Stella, and I'm here representing for my new show, Stella Talks. And I got some special guests here with me, Mr. Paul and Jahia, representing for their new show, CupsNConvos. And that's cups with an N, convos. So they already done brought the cups. We just looking for the combo. And I just want to welcome y'all. So welcome to Stella Talks.
I feel welcome.
Yeah, you feel welcome?
Yeah.
Honored to be here.
You honored? Good. I'm glad. I'm honored that you guys came. You know, I'm kind of a fan of y'all new upcoming show.
Appreciate that.
Yes, it's hilarious. Watching like two different perspectives,
Yes.
female and male.
That's exactly the point.
Mm-hmm. So pretty much a lot of people, like when they go on the YouTube channel for Stella Talks, they see the first and second mix-up. And it's pretty much clips of all the performances we had. So people are like, oh my god, like, are you doing the showcases now? I mean, Stella Talks is not only about just throwing showcases, we're about promoting artistry.
Okay.
Promoting artistry and young entrepreneurs, upcoming hustlers, pretty much, right?
Like us.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, or even if you just have a talent, if it's just a hobby, you know, but if you could possibly make money off of it, it's you know, inspiring, especially for people who have a story to tell and they express themselves through their art, whether it's music or whether it's, you know, art, painting, or whether it's freaking fighting, boxing. You know, a lot of people think that's a skill.
Oh,
Yeah,
That's
definitely.
of course.
You know what I mean? You gotta have a certain type of mentality to sit there and know how many
Of course.
blows you're gonna get to your face. But you know, that's a skill, and those are things that we should promote and things that I want to promote. So first of all, what is Cups and Combos about?
Whew. CupsNConvos is basically an idea that Jahia had.
Alright. There's a story behind how this. Alright.
Yeah.
Let me hear it.
Alright. My last relationship, I was with this girl for a long time. A major problem was communication. Nothing more, nothing less. It would lead to big arguments over nothing. So to me, it just came to me like, well, why don't we have a forum that is out there that teaches people positive communication between the genders. Most of the things you see out there on in mainstream media are women arguing with men, throwing drinks at them.
Oh, yeah.
It teaches a lot of negative communication, and you know, there's nothing really building any positive communication skills. So it came to me that, and then you know, there's also the thing where a lot of people view relationships as my relationship is supposed to be like this. When there's really only two parties in the relationship, or you know, if you're into that more.
Right.
But
I know a few of those.
but you know, at the end of the day, a relationship involves the people in it, and the people in it is who makes the rules.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be influenced by people outside or people observing.
Yeah.
They're not in it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
I agree.
I wanted to come up with some sort of platform that shows what can happen and how people can gather an understanding of each other through positive communication.
Right, and through different perspectives.
In comes my friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically sugarcoating it.
Yes, Paul, please tell me. Tell it.
So we were in the car talking one night, and we were all drunk, and like we usually are on the weekends or whatever, turning up. So we're talking shit, and he says it would be funny if we had females here to give their side of the story.
Right.
So he was like, we should make a show like that where females are here to talk about or counter what we're saying. So with that being said, my wheels started turning in my head or whatever, so I started putting everything together. So now that's how CupsNConvos got born.
Wow, look at that.
So he can talk about all that relationship.
Well, pretty much.
I mean, that was my muse.
I mean, yeah, you can say that,
That's
but
what inspired you.
yeah.
Wow. Did you ever share this with
He knows that.
With your ex?
Yeah.
Yeah, she knows.
Yeah, she knows that as well. I mean, I got a philosophy where I try not to lie to females at all.
That's true. We don't.
I mean,
Keep it 100.
occasionally I might.
We don't.
You know,
It's hard to find guys like this in this generation.
I seen other people thinking that we were lying, so I make the record be shown that we don't lie.
Then he like,
I haven't lied since August 21st, 2008. And
wow.
it's really because of him.
a friend of mine, he's going to say it's because of me. I made him watch this movie that a friend of mine, he's not here right now, but Dre, you know.
Yeah.
He told me to watch this movie, and I was like, yo, like, this is a big movie. I had to put my mans on. Like,
Right.
I was resisting at first. I'm like, I don't want to watch this movie. I don't watch this. I'm a player. I don't need this.
I'm a player.
It changed my life.
Yeah.
So, definitely did. And it's from 73.
A
It's
lot of
it's
people
an old
don't
school
know.
movie.
Like, once you keep it 100, you at least you give the person an option, you know,
It's
to
not
take it
about
or
options.
leave it. It's not about options.
It's not.
Why would it not?
Because at the end of the day, if you're honest with somebody, they're still going to fuck with you. Because you're honest.
Right.
And that's what women want. They want
This
honesty.
is what I'm saying. You gave the person the option to take it or leave it.
Nah, because y'all want honesty. So you can't complain when you get it now.
Exactly. Correct. Now, when you lie, you know, it's hard for someone to forgive you.
I try to preach to men, there's no need to lie when you get the same result telling the truth.
This is true.
Yeah.
Who's your audience? Like, who's your target audience right now?
Right now, our target audience is basically, I would say anyone past the age of 18.
Yeah. Because pretty much like you.
Maybe it's like 40, because there's 40-year-olds who are like single, going through problems.
Me personally, I would say men and women of all ages.
Mm-hmm.
Because at any age, you can learn how there's a positive way. You can learn communication skills at any age.
That's
Yeah.
true.
So,
You know, I agree with you. I've seen your episode, both y'all episodes. And from watching the girl perspective and the guy perspective and how y'all interact on the topic, it's interesting because you see how many different perspectives there are.
Of course.
Like you have like 5 different girls on one side of the room, then you have another 5 guys on the other side of the room. And literally each person has their own
view.
perspective.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's you know, people are agreeing to disagree, but you know, that's I guess you know where
It's just basically like you said, it's just getting to know what the other side is thinking and why they think things they do.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So once you have an understanding, then you can reevaluate and adapt.
Yeah, I agree. And I feel like it all comes with experience, right? And what you've been through, and because that's why everybody have their own.
Experience definitely
big
plays a
part.
part.
You
Yeah.
know,
part,
I've
yeah.
seen some passionate girls on y'all show out there.
Very passionate.
This-
I mean,
Like
most females tend to be passionate in their stance.
In general, this is true.
Yeah.
This is true. But it's funny because watching your episode, there was like, I believe you guys were talking, okay, there's one topic you guys were talking about where I believe it was like, would you give it up on a first date? Would a girl,
Oh,
would a girl give it? No, I'm sorry. Actually,
What would it take to give it up on the first date?
I think that was the question.
it was how long
Oh, to wait before.
Okay.
dating someone before you
yeah.
could have sex with them.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And the girl's perspective and the guy's perspective was hilarious. Y'all had basically both of y'all solid answers, but different reasoning
Of course.
behind.
Because it's all a game.
Well, I
And
mean-
the women create this game.
Well,
Excuse me?
You guys,
Women-
women create the game, and I'll tell you why you guys created the game. It's because you guys know our intentions when we meet you from jump.
Not
So
true.
now that when you meet us from jump, you know what our intentions are. So women have this perception of, I'm not gonna do anything with this guy because it's gonna make me seem a certain way. So I'm gonna hold off on it and let him wait and earn it, right? Even though you want it too. That is what creates the game.
Yeah.
Because now you want me to go as long as possible.
Right.
And I want to go as quick as possible.
This is true.
well, I got a little bit of a different.
Twist to it.
Yeah, for me, I think that a lot of that goes back to what I said earlier about the outside point of view. Women, the whole reason why they're playing this game is not really because how she thinks you're gonna view her. It's because how she think her friends and the people on the outside are gonna view her.
Even though half the time females do something on the low and don't even tell not a single soul.
Yeah, but then it doesn't matter because the only person that knows is you, the 2 people involved.
That's true.
Yeah.
But outside of that, you don't want your friends to think a way about you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So now it goes back to the relationship is being influenced by the people outside of it and not inside of it.
Right.
Because, you know, my man Killer, he said the girl he with, and he been with her for years, Juju, he killed that on the first night. So,
yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So when could we be looking forward to the next episode? Because I'm like dying to see the next fucking
Next episode.
CupsNConvos, by the way.
Yeah,
that's CupsN with an N.
Yes.
Convos, right? So.
The next episode should definitely be airing within the next week or two. Definitely.
Okay.
So.
Copy that.
I'm trying to keep the content going. So.
Paul.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Jahia. CupsNConvos. Okay, check that out on YouTube. Here's a clip of episode 1 of CupsNConvos.
Our question for you is, what are the new dating norms of 2017? So, what's regular about dating? Like, what is dating in 2017?
Should be getting boxed on first night, first date.
What?
Should be.
What?
We gotta see what the work is like from the jump.
I feel like if I was a guy, if I got boxed on the first date and I had another girl who was making me wait, I'd be more curious to see why she's making me wait.
Exactly.
And I wouldn't really...
Make sure y'all stay tuned for more interviews on Stella Talks.